Many people are taught from an early age that in the event of a fire, the safest choice is to get out as quickly and safely as possible, without going back in for any reason, even to save a pet. This can be difficult, though, because many folks consider their furry companions to be members of their own families. How are we supposed to just leave them behind? Luckily, that's why we have firefighters like Andrew Klein. When Andrew rescued a puppy from a burning building this past July, he thought his job was done. After seeing that the poor thing wasn't breathing, he knew he needed to go above and beyond. Late in July 2017, there was a fire in the apartment building where a puppy named Nalu Marley lived with his owner, Crystal Lamarand. The dog, who goes by the nickname Marley, was trapped, but that didn't deter firefighters from California's Santa Monica Fire Department from rushing right in. Portrait photographer Billy Fernando, who witnessed the event, was taken aback by firefighter Andrew Klein in particular. As I was standing outside, I saw the firefighter, Mr. Klein, running toward the curbside grass area carrying something, Billy said in an interview. I didn't know what it was at first, but then I realized that it was a pet who had been trapped in the fire. The dog was unconscious, limp, and not moving at all. Andrew stayed with Marley and did everything he could to save him. Initially, he tried putting an oxygen mask on his muzzle, but when that didn't work, he took a radically different approach. Just a minute after, he began performing CPR on the pet without any hesitation, said Billy. It was an awe-inspiring moment. Meanwhile, all of this was happening right in front of the puppy's owner. She was watching it in horror, Billy said. She was terrified the dog wouldn't make it. It was perfectly clear from anybody looking at him that Andrew's energy was almost completely spent, but the firefighter wasn't going to let his exhaustion get the better of him just yet. It took an excruciating 20 minutes, roughly, but Marley finally began to show signs of life. His owner was obviously relieved, but so was Billy after watching the events unfold. It's as if the big weight lifted off my chest. I was overwhelmed with joy and tears, he said. I witnessed the dog come back to life. Marley seemed a bit confused, but at least he was out of immediate danger, and he was starting to find his strength again. The owner was in tears, said Billy. Everyone was very happy with the ending. We are very proud of the efforts done by Andrew Klein from Santa Monica Fire Department, said Billy. Firefighters have always been a role model for me, and I admire them deeply for what they do for the community. Being able to see this moment was really a privilege. For Andrew, saving lives on a daily basis may have been all part of the job, as is the case with other heroic first responders just like him, but that doesn't change the fact that he made a huge difference. Marley was even lucky enough to be able to thank the man who saved his life. After everything that he went through in that fire, he must have known how lucky he was to be alive. This really illustrates how important firefighters are to our communities. Heroes like Andrew Klein go above and beyond the call of duty to save lives.